there's been some sort of, I guess, information leak that a few automotive reporters have caught on to. And there is now a rumor out there that the upcoming Ford F-150 plug-in electric, so it does have a gasoline generator, and it will have a battery, a smaller battery for some all-electric range. The problem, of course, is the all-electric range has been stated at 10 miles. So we've got a large half-ton pickup that will go a grand total of 10 miles in all-electric mode before switching over to the gas power. Now, this is not the same truck
that's going to sell well in Wyoming ranches.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to sell well in a lot of places, Paul. But this is not, of course, the truck that they had done a mini commercial themselves about a truck pulling 10 train cars. That is supposed to be an all-electric F-150, which, of course, there's no slated time for it is coming out. But this particular model is quite a disappointment. If they have the ability to create a truck that would have some all-electric range, I see that 10 kilometers just is not going to cut it. If that truck is priced anywhere over the regular truck, I cannot see anyone, especially anyone that's serious about an EV, getting a 10-mile range truck. I'm disappointed. I thought that this particular truck, with it being 2021 when it actually will be released, I was thinking that we would at least get it up to maybe the 2010 Volt that got 35 miles of range. At least give you some utility around in the city to do a few errands, to do a little commuting. But 10, I'm very disappointed if this is true. And again, this is a rumor. This is based on some automotive reporters collecting some information and hearing that this is going to be the number. So that is some disappointing news if it is correct.
There's two reasons they might have done it: some kind of carb credit game, or to make it a better price to the consumer, because if it is a plug-in, it can probably get $11,000 in tax rebates. Mm-hmm. But from a practical point of view, it's stupid.
But isn't the rebate battery size related?
I mean, it is.
So
but the battery, is it size or miles? Because it's going to have a big honking battery to push a big truck around.
Yeah.
If it's kilowatt hours?
16 kilowatt hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was size, because I remember with the RAV4 Prime qualifies for the full 7500 because of the battery size.
Yeah.
And the size stuck with me, not the distance.
Yeah, 16 kilowatt hours.
Okay, 16
kilowatt
hours.
So it might qualify for 4,500 federal. And then
maybe something.
4,000 Colorado, if you're in Colorado.
Yeah.
Ford was so embarrassed.
At least shoot for the moon and get the full federal credit. Come on, let's. It is something that you're trying to promote yourself with. Why would you not try to get as much as you could out of it? And I understand if you're going to put 16 kilowatts in, and in order to get the mileage you want, you need 20 kilowatts. I understand why they wouldn't go the full 20, but at least get the 16 so you get the full federal rebate.
Yep. So Ford was so embarrassed that when asked for comment, they denied everything.
I'm pretty sure this.
They denied they even have a truck.
This is a Tesla mole.
Yeah. I'm
pretty sure this is a Tesla mole who leaked this. I mean, come on, 10 miles? Are you kidding me?
I don't. It was Car and Driver even put out. And this is the quote: probably will exceed 10 miles.
Oh yeah, maybe the prototype does 10, and then the real one will do 16, at least.
But to even have to use the qualifier of probably
16.
And then of course,
bodes ill.
Ford did have one comment, and they indicated that Car and Driver got it wrong. Ford states that the automaker has no immediate plans for a plug-in hybrid at all.
Oh my God!
Yep.
Well, not anymore.
So someone said, "Do we have a truck that's going to have 10 miles of electric range? Kill it now!"
Yeah, right.
I'm sure if somebody did leak it, it's probably like somebody said, "This is going to waste so much money if we even try. So let's just let's show it's just going to be laughed out of town. Just make it go."
Based on this panel's reaction, this would be crazy for Ford to release this.
Or maybe it's an angle. A lot of state and local agencies won't buy a vehicle unless it's a plug-in vehicle, and that's a minimum thing to say. Hey, we bought plug-in trucks.
Plug-in trucks that are useless.
Yeah, but they plug in.
But plug-in, that might be a point.
We're totally green.
Yeah,
we're green for 10 miles.
Yeah, and we forget to plug it in at night.
And just like they did with the Volt so many years ago, when the federal governments and the local governments were leasing the Volts for the green credits, and then just never plugged them in.
Yeah. Not even once.
Yeah.
Because the dealer didn't plug it in either.
Yeah, another angle I was thinking on this was that, and maybe not intentionally, or maybe intentionally, Ford comes out with a plug-in with such a ridiculously low number, people don't buy it. And then Ford does what all the other major manufacturers do. They're like, no one's buying it.
No one wants it.
No one
really wants it.
The only thing I could throw rocks at that argument is they did make the Mach-E. So why on earth would you make one that's totally subpar, no good, and then come out with a Mach-E that has respectable range and performance?
Well, they've shown the Mach-E. They're not selling it yet.
Well, they've pre-sold a bunch of them.
I gotta believe they spent enough money that they're going to be selling it at some point.
So here's the reason: you have the all-electric come out same time as this plug-in hybrid, right? And then they say, "See, everybody wants more range," and then they take over for all the non-Tesla sales in the rest of the world, because they know that people want range.
Or maybe they're going to make a Mach-E pickup truck that gets 20 miles range.
Right.
It goes really fast.
It does. Yeah, it does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, but it only has 20 miles.
And all your sheetrock flies out the back.
Yeah, there's a 2.5 foot bed on the back. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, sounds brilliant.
I think we beat this one to death, Tony. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's go to some better news.
What is Ford stock at? Like $6 or something?
It's pretty low.
Yeah.
You get a stock when you buy a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
You get 20 shares. And, Ford closed today at $5 a share.
$5.03.
Wow.
Yeah,
they leave it in the box when they throw the Happy Meal away. Yeah.
Damn. Tony.
And the kids cry because they want the toy instead.
This is your college fund, kid.
Ivy Tech, here we come.